Hello everyone, my name is Rahul and welcome to my channel Rahul QA Labs. So in today's tutorial, we will be learning how we can navigate in TestLodge and what are the important parts in TestLodge. So as you all can see, I have listed down here five components, or you can say the parts. So project is there, people, or you can say the users are there, then the settings, then we have the account details, and then we have the my profile. So let us navigate into the tool and see what all options are available. Let us log into the application. Click on login. I have to provide the email address and password. That's a like common thing that you have to give while login. Okay, so this is the dashboard that we have for TestLodge. Uh, Starting from the very left side, we have the five options available. Number one is the project. Next one we have people, settings, account details, and my profile. So coming to the first option, projects. So as the name itself suggests that all the projects that are available, it will be listed out here. So I, being an account holder, I will be able to see all the projects. I will be able to edit all the projects. If you want to create a new project, you can click on this green button and you can create a new project that I will explain in the later tutorial. So this is how the first tab looks like, and it describes what all projects are available. So we like you are the member of one project as of now, and this is the project name. If there are more projects available, you can search with the project name, and even you can do a sorting by name or the date created. Coming to next option, we have the people. People are nothing but the users or the people who using these projects. So it can be the administrators, it can be the account holders, or it can be the custom roles like a tester or a test lead or the business analyst. Okay, so as of now, we have two users added here. One is an account holder and another one is an administrator. You can add different people by clicking on this new person button, right hand side green. Now, coming to settings. Okay, so in the account details, these are the options that TestLodge gives you. So this is the account name. If you want to change the name, you can change it. And the logo. So if you have any logo for your project, you can click on choose file and you can upload the logo as well. Click on save changes. So the changes will be saved. See, account settings have been saved successfully. Coming to next one, we have the issue tracker. So issue tracker are nothing but the defects that you have raised in a project. So for that, TestLodge provides you the integration with different bug tools like Jira, Mantis BT, etc. Bugzilla. So different bug tracking tools are available with which you can integrate TestLodge. And for integration, there is a green button right hand side. You can see here new integration. So as of now, there are zero issue integration setups. If you click on new integration, it will give you an option to connect to a new issue tracker. So let's see what all options are available in the issue tracker option. So select your issue tracker. Okay, so there is a long list of issue trackers available here. Active Collab, Backlog, Bugzilla, GitHub, Jira, Lighthouse, Mantis. So many options are available. Okay, so just for an example, if I take Jira, it will ask you all, the details of your Jira, like what title you want to give. Installation type will be Jira Cloud or Jira Server. What is your Jira account URL? What is the email and the API token? So API token you need to generate in order to integrate Jira with TestLodge. And as soon as you have filled all these details, you can click on Add Issue Tracker, and that link or that integration will happen with TestLodge for Jira. Okay. So coming to next one, we have the account details. Account details are nothing but like what all subscription you have taken or what is the plan that you are using. So TestLodge provides you with all these options: Elite plan, Gold plan, Premium, and Plus, along with all the features that are listed out here. How many test plans, how many test cases, test runs, and the file storage. So as per the plan, the price is given here. So you can upgrade to that plan. So if you want to upgrade, you can upgrade to that plan as well. So these are all the options available. And coming to next one, we have need to cancel your account. So if you want to cancel your account and you don't want to use TestLodge further, you can just click on cancel my account. And once your account is cancelled, all your account information will be permanently deleted. Okay. So this is about the account details. And next one, we have the payment options. So these are all the payment options. If you are taking the paid version of TestLodge, you have to enter the details, and this is the billing address, country, city, state, whichever you want to give. These are the card details, card number, and the CVV. So all the details, all the payment details you have to provide here, and you have to save the details so that after your trial period gets over, the amount will be deducted from that particular card, and you can keep or continue using the TestLodge. Next one is the receipt section. So here, whenever your account amount, whenever your amount is deducted, so all the receipts will be generated here, and you can have a look, and it will be emailed to you as well at the time of transactions. And the last one is my profile. So everything about the person who has logged in, all the profile details will be mentioned here. So there are three tabs you can see: details, notifications, and project access. Details like personal details, your email ID, if you want to change the password, etc. Coming to next tab, we have the notifications. Notifications are nothing but you are receiving the email. So this TestLodge provides you with an option to generate the emails as soon as some change happens or some project is assigned to you or a new test run is assigned to you. Okay. Coming to next one, we have the project access. So I am already an account holder, so I have all the accesses as required. Okay, so these are all the options on your left hand side. Coming to right hand side, there is a bell icon you can see. So these are all the alerts. If any person has updated any issue or if person has logged a bug and it is assigned to you, so kind of notification thing. So it will be listed out here. And next one is like it's again about the person who has logged in. So what all projects it has access to, how many people are available or the users are there, settings, and the account details. Okay, so this is last one is the logout button. If you log out, so again the home page will come, the login page will come actually, and that's it. So that is pretty much about uh, the navigation of TestLodge. I hope it is clear to you all the basic navigation, how we can go and utilize each of the options present in TestLodge. So thank you very much guys for watching my video, and if you like the video, do subscribe my channel and keep learning in life. We'll meet you in the later tutorials. Thank you. Bye bye.